Bluebiscuits is known for her painterly rendering style, her unique use of colors and composition, and her breathtaking character art. It can seem a little hard at first to master her art style, but that's why I'm going to break things down for you. Mostly, I'll be breaking down Bluebiscuits' drawing process and rendering style. But if this video does well, I might make a part 2 on all the technical areas of her art, like facial features, hair, and proportions. But for now, let's dive into a quick breakdown of her art process. So first, she creates many rough sketches to outline an idea for the composition and pose of the artwork. This method is called thumbnailing. She mentions that she usually follows a 3-point composition, where there's one main focus point and then 2 others that sort of direct the viewer to the main one. Typically in her art, the main focus point is the face and the other 2 are usually hands or arms. She also uses a brush that doesn't have pressure sensitivity, which is usually a brush called the Soul brush that she has links to download on her social profiles. Next, she redraws her favorite thumbnail and cleans it up a bit, fixing any errors in the anatomy and changing some things to make it more interesting, but leaves it somewhat messy because she'll clean it up even more during rendering. It's also important for the line work to have a lowered opacity level to make coloring smoother. After that comes base colors, and she actually fills the whole character with a gray color, and then makes a new layer clipped to that gray base color. Then she fills in the individual base colors and shading colors to block in the lighting. And to find the right color scheme, she sometimes uses the same thumbnailing process for the sketch, where she tests out different colors by drawing them onto multiple sketches. She'll also use the hue and saturation shifter to edit color schemes however she wants. And once that's done, she'll move on to rendering. So for rendering, she uses the same brush that she uses for line work, the Soul brush. She merges all the layers together into one, then makes a copy of it and only draws on the copy layer so she can use the other one as a reference layer. She'll correct mistakes that she might have missed before in the anatomy or pose with the liquify tool. And she'll also use a color picking method to clean things up. During the process, she refines lines and shapes and adds textures, as well as focusing on adding some details and colors. I think her art style is incredibly beautiful, and I just love the way she draws her characters. So her art has been a huge influence to my own art style. And to gain more knowledge on the things Bluebiscuits does, you can practice studying and copying her artworks, as long as you don't post it without giving credit. And let me know if you want to see a video on how to do your own style studies of artists. And if you want to know how to draw beautiful art like HANACUE, make sure to click the video at the top right of the screen.